Meet Lindsay. Lindsay is a recruiter who manages hiring top talent for her organization and has recently been tasked to hire a new sales representative. Let's watch as Lindsay uses RIVS Digital Interviews to interview and hire a top new addition to the sales team. Lindsay logs onto RIVS and creates a new workflow called Sales Rep Workflow, where she can set up which steps she would like candidates to go through in the interviewing process. She chooses to first screen candidates through one-way interviews that includes one written interview question and two video interview questions. Lindsay chooses a live video interview as a second step for candidates who are chosen from the one-way interview. The final step of the process is an in-person interview at her office. Lindsay is a busy recruiter and needs to optimize her availability, so she creates a video interview schedule where she marks times in her calendar that candidates can choose from to schedule their video interviews. Lindsay has now finished setting up her workflow. RIVS is integrated with Lindsay's applicant tracking system, so when candidates apply to the sales rep position online, they are automatically added to the sales rep workflow and receive an email invitation to complete the one-way interview. Lindsay has a few moments before her afternoon meeting, so she decides to quickly screen a couple of candidates. She comes across Emily, who, based on her responses, seems like a promising candidate. Lindsay ranks and comments on Emily's responses. The rankings and comments are helpful if Lindsay chooses to compare Emily's scores with other candidates as well as refer back to Emily's profile at a later time. She thinks Emily could be a good fit, so Lindsay adds Emily to the next stage of her workflow, selecting a time to conduct the live video interview. Later that night, Lindsay receives an email that Emily selected an available time slot for the video interview the following day at 11 a.m. At 11 a.m. the next day, Lindsay clicks the link from the email and is brought directly to the interviewing session. Because Lindsay screened Emily with prerequisite questions in the one-way digital interview, she is able to ask Emily deeper questions during the live video interview to get a better understanding of Emily's personality, attitude, and whether or not Emily would fit culturally with the organization. When the video interview is over, Lindsay shares Emily's profile with her coworker John to get his perspective on whether or not Emily would be the right fit for the role. John sent Lindsay back positive reviews of Emily, so Lindsay invites Emily in for an in-person interview. When Emily came in for the in-person interview, the information that Lindsay gathered during the digital interviews was validated that Emily would make a great addition to the company, and she was hired as the new sales representative.